This is Mr. Burley at St. Elizabeth. In today's tutorial, what I want to do is show you how to add a hood scoop or a whale tail or something. In this particular video, we're going to show you how to add a hood scoop, but you can use this skill to do anything on the car. But you can add any sort of luggage rack in the back, or ground effects, or front air dam, or anything. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on Extrude, and then we're going to go Placement, Define. And this time we want to, instead of picking one of the planes this time, I want to pick up the hood. Now if you see my cursor go over the hood, and you see the hood turns blue. There's the windshield, there's the hood. And I'm going to tell it, yes, this is the plane I want to sketch on. And I'm going to go Sketch. Now what I got to do is I have to sketch references, but I don't have to sketch up here. The references dialog box is already open. So I'm going to zoom in a bit, Shift key, bring it into the center. And then I'm going to pick here. You can see the little blue edge, and I'm going to pick here, and I pick here, and I'm going to pick here. Okay, and then I'm going to close that dialog box, and now I'm going to begin sketching. Now I could put two hood scoops on it, or one hood scoop. I could have a square one or a round one. In this case, to simplify it, I'm going to show you what to do. I'm going to just grab the square box. Okay, now you can put a square box here. In this case, I'm going to do two hood scoops, just I think it looks cool. Okay, make them look roughly the same size. It doesn't have to be the same size at this moment in time. Later on, what we can do is we can hit this button here, and then we can go in here, and I think you've learned this in the past, how to change them. So in other words, this one here is 28. So this one is 66.35 from the middle. So if you look here, so if you look here, you see this one's 6.355. This one doesn't have a dimension. Actually, it does, 6.416. So we want these two to be the same, 6.355 and 4.61. So I'm going to double click that one up top. And double click it. Sometimes it takes a second. There you go. And I'm going to change it to 6.355. If I hit the enter button, now you'll see that whole thing shift over, and now they're identical. Okay, and you can do the same with the width, the same with the height, the length, or you can have one. You know, they don't have to be the exact same size. You can change them. So I'm going to click on the Done button. Then I'm going to click on the isometric so I can see the whole thing. Then what I want to do is grab and bring them down to a reasonable height, something along this line. Okay. Now at this point in time, I can click the check mark, and it becomes now part of the car. So we're going to zoom in, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a chamfer on it because no hood scoops are that shape. I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to click Angle and D, and I grab the back portion. Now you can see this angle is 45 degrees. Now I can grab that and change it to something a little shallower, maybe about 14. Grab this box and run that up, and you can see what it's going to do. You can see where that yellow piece is. Yeah. So you can cut it. So you're going to bring it here like yay, then bring it right up to the top like that. Check mark, and there. I've got a nice. Now I can put some rounded edges on it. Click there. Click here. Click that.
3 holes in the front on the side, like a blower.
We can put 3 holes. Yeah, we can put 3 holes across the front. So that's basically how you do it. And you can use that skill for absolutely anything. Okay, so that tutorial's finished. That's as far as I need to go with it. You can use, but you can see what I did. You can use those skills to put front air dams, ground effects, whale tail on the back of the car, all sorts of things.